Hey there, little fella. What's your name, buddy? Hey there, little fella. We are back to the Tundra again. Another Tundra video. This one should be pretty simple, easy, straightforward. Over time, these tend to dry out and crack. And it's not really causing any issues, but I didn't really want it to snap off. It is getting a little wobbly. It's not too bad, but going on the highway, the whole thing just shakes and wobbles really bad. You can hear it in there. See, that still does that the whole time going on the highway. You can't hear it in the truck, but I know it's doing it because you can see it. Yeah, I was scared one day this antenna was just going to snap off. And I don't want to deal with that, because if it breaks here, then you got to figure out how to get the piece in there, the threaded portion, out. And that could be kind of a pain. So what I did was I found the part number for this, and it's actually called, what is it? Antenna ornament. And there's the part number, 86392-0C030, antenna ornament. In case you need to buy one. I think I paid 15 bucks on Amazon. It's genuine. That way you know it's the real deal. Should be pretty straightforward. So obviously we gotta take this piece off first and just twist off. And then to get this, you can't just go straight to pulling it, because the other half of the antenna comes in from underneath the fender. But I believe you can just take a portion of the fender well off, and I think there's just one bolt holding in the bottom part, and then that frees up the actual base, or the ornament as they call it. And this one's probably gonna fall apart taking it out, but it should be pretty straightforward. Take this one out, cram the new one in there. Looks like it goes, not really sure which way, like that. Looks like it goes like that. Cram the new one in there. I mean, I'm sure you could lube it up real good, but I'm just gonna go for it. I like it dry. Let's go see what happens. So as usual, first thing you gotta do is drink a beer, as always. Second, you need to round up some tools. I didn't really know what I needed, so I just got flathead, Phillips, sockets I assume I need to get the antenna out. A pair of nice old rusty ugly channel locks to get the antenna off, and some pick tools. Why do I have pick tools, you may ask? I'll show you why. Because these things here are a pain to get out without breaking them all. And of course, it's loaded with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about 7 of them, 8 of them, probably more than that. So trick with them though, to avoid breaking them. Let's see if I can get it in here. Hang on. Get you a pick tool. I got one that's I'm using on a awkward 45-degree angle one, like an off-centered 45-degree. It worked pretty good. And you go in there and kind of push down on one side and pull it down, and then you can get the other one as well, and eventually you'll get it out enough where you can wiggle it the rest with your hand. So all you got to do is just kind of push one end down to push the other end down. Give me a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these out. If you break them, it's not that big of a deal. You can buy them in bulk. You know, just be careful with them because they are plastic. So I didn't need to take all of them out, but you take enough out to get your hand in there. And let's see if I can find it for you. It's kind of hard on the camera. There is one bolt right there. There it is. That's the one you're gonna need to take off. That's what's holding the antenna mount up there. It's a 10mm. Just be careful so it don't fall down, but that's what you need off. That bolt right there. Let me go finish getting it off. And there we go. Bolt removed. Like I said, 10mm. It's just held on by that bracket like that. And that antenna portion there actually goes into the base of the ornament. So when you take the bolt out, that one, don't worry, it's not going to just come tumbling down, because it does have to pull out of that little groove right there. And just slide it right on down. Set it somewhere where it won't get damaged. And then start wiggling the top one off. This one right here. Start wiggling that one out. Let's do that. Super easy peasy. Like I said, it was really dry and crusty and cracked and all that, so it literally just pulled right out. Same part, same everything. Genuine, whatever you want to call it. Toyota part. Old on the left, new on the right. Exact same part. Easy peasy. Let's go squeeze this one in real fast. Anybody's wondering what it looks like without it, big gaping hole. It'd be cool to put like a turbo exhaust on the side of this thing or something like that, but I know it's kind of pointless to put turbo on the Tundra. Look at that, it actually fit in really easy. See, pushed right in. Now I'm gonna make sure it's straight, get it all cleaned up, pretty. Then we'll start reassembling the bottom of it. There we go, nothing to it. One little piece of advice I can give you though is just pay attention. There's that little lip right there on the bottom. That's where the fender sits between that lip and that, so that little channel. So when you first put it in there, it's going to just sit flush on the bottom of it. So you need to kind of, all I did was literally just start from the bottom and then push down kind of firm. And I watched it go in that channel and just wiggled it all the way around. It's really easy to do. Just keep that in mind, otherwise you don't want this piece flying out. I mean, I don't think it will, but you don't want to run that risk. So just make sure the fender sits in that channel like it's supposed to. Man, that thing is ugly. Well worth the $15. All right, we're gonna put the bottom of the antenna back in. And there we have it, easy peasy. The only big thing about this to remember is beside the nut, right over there where the edge of the light is, there's that little clip that needs to go in that hole. Literally all it took was a little firm push to go into underneath the antenna mount up top. And then wiggle around till you find that. I mean, you can see in there pretty good. I barely got this fender well down. I mean, if you take the whole thing off, this is like a 5-minute job. But it's aggravating getting them clips out. Turned it all the way by hand and then barely snugged it with the socket. And that's it for that. Let's go finish up. All right, all clips are back in when they're supposed to be. Don't forget any of them. Like I said, if you break them, that's fine. They're plastic. Just go buy you some more. And the mount is up there successfully. The antenna is screwed back in. Let's give it the old flick test. No more. That's excellent. It only took about, like I said, 10 or 15 minutes, and that's what drinking a beer or two. You can do it yourself in 5 if you don't make a video. Enjoy, have fun. I think I might either cut this antenna down about halfway with a grinder and then glue the little ball that's on top, glue that one back down here and have a short stubby one. Or, you know, be like one of them cool bros and get me one of them bullet ones. I don't know yet. Enjoy, have a good night.